Okay, this is a little more advanced tutorial. On the last one of the tutorials, I'll show you how to organize this stuff a little more. Let me just get it where we can see stuff again. I should have done this before I started recording the screen. So, okay, that's good enough. So on this tutorial, it's going to be a little more advanced tutorial. You probably don't need to use this yet, but if you do, like say you want to edit something out of a song, maybe you want to use one of these tracks, but maybe in the horn, like this beep right here is really bugging you. There's a couple different ways you can actually get rid of that, but the easiest way to learn is basically you have two different scenes. You have clip scene here, and you have basically like a recording track scene here. And you can see I actually have a song still in here. So when you're over here, it's kind of blacked out a little bit. You got to click this button right here to activate this scene mode. So click that. Now this is all activated. I have these highlighted. That's why they're black. So if there is a song in there, just click on all this stuff and delete it. And now you can see you have all your tracks in here the same way. So you'll have your count in and your click and your drums and that kind of stuff. So we go back over here to make sure that this is in grid mode too, because see how these little grids, you can see them. If you right click or control click or double finger tap, and you'll come up with this little menu here, and you can see it shows you your grid. So you can either have an 8 bars, 4 bars, 2 bars, 1 bar, half, quarter, 18th. I usually have them in quarter because that's where my clicks are going to be at. And you can see that you have your one starts here on each one. So make sure it's in grid mode, and then go back over to your clip screen, which is over here, and say you wanted to edit something on this Michael Jackson song. So what you do is you highlight, you grab a hold of the count in track, anything that's up here, click on that, go all the way to the vocal track, hold down shift and click, and now all those are highlighted. And then go back over to your count in track, because if you look over here, this top one, you want to make sure this is scrolled all the way up to your count in. Don't worry, and don't put anything in this one because there's nothing in this on the MIDI clip. There's nothing there. So when you drag this over, you're going to drag it over to count in. And so what you're going to do is you can go back to this screen. You're going to hold the mouse down on the count in, and then you're going to hit the tab key on your keyboard, and that'll switch screens. So tab key on the keyboard. Now I'm back over here, and you want to drag this down to where, because you grab the top clip from count in, you want to make sure that you're on the count in track, and then just find any place and put it there. And I usually want to start on the 1, drop it, and then go over here and hit this, activate this side. I activate it. Now I'm going to, down here at the bottom, I'm going to flatline this so I can see a little better. So now all this stuff, and also one thing you want to do before you do this, you want to make sure you play the track. And the reason that is that'll set the tempo for that right song. So then you can go back over. You can either click on here or you can just hit the tab key and it'll switch screens. So I can click back there, or I can hit the tab key and it'll go back and forth between screens. So anyhow, now I'm back on the screen. I'm gonna activate this screen, and I can have all my tracks here. And if you say for some reason, I didn't want this song right here to have these 2 hits. What I'd do is I'd highlight those 2 hits, and if you go over here, and then and basically I can just cut them. The easiest way to do it is I could either cut them out, or I could highlight them and hit just right click, or and just click cut, and then keep that there, and I could actually just repaste it and double click on it, and I could either bring that volume down, to where I just want a little bit of it, and or not, and then if you want to put that clip back, so now I just fixed this to I have a little bit less of that volume on that same clip of that one little piece. What you'd want to do is you want to take this clip and highlight that, and then go all the way to the end, hit shift, highlight, right click or control click, and then hit consolidate. It'll make that clip all one clip again. Waiting. Now, if you only changed one clip, then all the rest of the clips are going to be the same. If I now let me just so you know, if I highlighted this and cut it, and then I put this clip back, that clip would only be as long. It wouldn't work because it won't match with the whole song. In clip modes, they all have to be the same length. So that's why I consolidated it to make this all the same length. So now, if I only fixed one track, then I could either go back here, click on the top one, and then click on the bottom one, and hold my mouse down on the top one, hit the tab button, then drag all these back over and redrop them back in the same track. Drag that first one, because that's where I have my mouse at, onto count in, and so now all those just went back in the same track, except for now that one clip has been fixed. But again, since I only did one clip, you don't have to drag them all back in. You could actually go back over here and say, okay, so let me get rid of this. This was a clip I worked with. I only need to replace that clip. So you can just hold your mouse down on that clip, hit the tab button. On that clip is going to be backing vocals. So I just hold that down, mouse button down on that clip, hit the tab key, and go over here. There's the Michael Jackson song. There's the backing vocals, and I'm still holding my finger down on the mouse key, and then I just drop that right there on that clip. So now if I double click on that clip, you can see, okay, here's where I edited it. Now those are a lot lower. And so that's just a quick kind of how to edit things. That's more advanced kind of stuff, but I figured I'd just throw it out there.